Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk through some of the results from quarter one on the small account journey service from Jason Bond. So if you don't know what that is, I'll leave a link in the description. You can come and check out the various articles I have. The first one is this one, which is the review and constant update of the small account journey that Jason is on with these bull puts that he's doing. The second article that I'll put in the link below, you want to check out the Wall Street Bookie service. This was the original spread service that Jason and Jeff Bishop were using, and the small account journey has basically been a spin-off from that. So people that are wanting slightly more stable, not as aggressive trades might be interested in Wall Street Bookie. But if you're interested in the style of trading where it's like boom or bust, right? So if you only have a couple of $1,000s, maybe you'd prefer Jason Bond's small account journey. So the idea there is that you are basically going all in on each trade, right? So he takes $2,000. I think I have it here somewhere. He has $2,000, and what he does is he basically puts it all into each trade. Here are the guidelines. So I'm a member. This is logged into the dashboard. And you can see what he tries to do here. He says, I have a running balance, $2,000 balance, and I'm going to show you the results for the last two challenges. And it either goes to zero, or he gets to big, uncomfortable risking the full amount. Not quite sure what that is yet, because he hasn't actually reached that uncomfortable level yet. So I'll show you the results. Definitely check out these articles though. And so I've been following Jason for a long time now. I've been following the small account journey. I love the lightning alerts, so I'll put a link to this review in there as well. He does small cap penny stocks as well as these option spreads. So it's something for everybody. So he does a lot of commentary on these swing and day trades on the penny stocks. And it's like anything, goes through phases, but it's been really good to me over the last 6 months as well. So that's one thing. The Wall Street Bookie, definitely check that out. But let's get into some of the results from the small account journey. So let's zoom out here, see if we can find the actual page. So we have, the cool thing is, so you get video lessons and stuff as well, but there's an ongoing account status, which is really cool. Keeps you up to date with how the current $2,000 account is going. So we'll look at that, but I actually did put them onto this article. So if you're ever interested, go into this article, scroll down here, and you'll find the recent results. Try and find them. Here we go. All right, so back in January, he started this challenge with $2,000. It's difficult because each time he starts one of these, I get all excited because he just keeps hitting winner after winner after winner. And it's just fantastic. Sit there and you go, wow, this guy can win 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row. And so here's the first quarter of 2023's challenge 1. So it lasted for 8 trades, or 10 trades actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So there was 9 wins in a row and then a giant loser, which is really, really frustrating because as each one goes on here, he puts all the money in. So the big one loser is much, much bigger than the first winner. And then, of course, if he's not managing the trade properly, it ends up to be a huge percentage loser as well. So the two things combined wipe out the entire profits from the other 9 trades. And this is a common problem, right, with these types of spreads. If you're not familiar with them, we have a course, Lance from Theta Traders, I have a course that is free, takes like an hour or something to work through, and it goes through the basics of selling options and also these spreads as well. So it's a good place to start. I'll leave a link in the description below to go and check that out. And so these are the spreads that he does. I'm not going to go too much into the detail of his entire strategy just because it's kind of proprietary. Basically, it's high delta, really aggressive, really aggressive spreads where he's hitting 9 out of 10 and essentially anywhere from 10 to about 50% is typical on the capital used, right? So it's pretty aggressive. So he went on the first trade from $2,000 to $2,476. And then he put all of that back in and went to $3,176, which is crazy. So you can see here. And then he just kept going. Now, at this point, you'd think, well, at least pay yourself some of the money, right? So you're not going to lose it all. But nope, he kept going and kept going. And at this point, I was super impressed. I was like, wow, this is great. Start with 2,000 and you end up with 8,300 really quickly. And then he lost it all on this last trade, which was on Netflix. And so you can see the account growth on the right hand side here as well. And so this is what people are afraid of when it comes to this style of trading. And Lance at Theta Traders, I'll leave a link to Lance's website here, Theta Traders, does this type of trading but in a much more conservative way. And so it's more diversified, it's more sustainable over the longer term. He has different strategies, so things like 0DTE, SPX trades, weekly futures. All of them are on the sell side, all of them are spreads, or cash secured puts, so you can really tailor your strategy. Now, you're not going to turn a $2,000 account with this service into $10,000 in a month, but you're also not going to lose all your money and blow up like Jason seems to keep doing recently. I see what Jason's doing, it's a little different. These small account challenges are always going to be much more aggressive. They have to be. You can't turn $2,000 into $50,000 if you're going to do a 4% a month premium selling strategy. Nevertheless, there is a place for both, right? There's a place for Jason's aggressive high delta, aggressive returns, and then there's also a place for the more conservative variations of that as well on Theta Traders. So definitely come and check this out. And there's a free trial, so give it a go, see what you think. I think you'll enjoy it. I've enjoyed partnering with Lance over the last year, so definitely check it out. So if you're looking for small account growth, Jason Bond stuff does work, but my suggestion here is that you trim profits as you go and not be as aggressive. So like guys were saying in the Facebook group when I posted here, people are saying, his portfolio management leaves a lot to be desired. Lance is an expert at that, so it's really good that somebody like Lance can see that right off the bat. And Andreas is also saying horrible risk management. I think the first two challenges went to zero. They did, and I'll show you the second one right now. So let's go back here. Go down here. So here's the second one. So as soon as he blew up on that attempt, and you see this not just with these strategies, you see it all the time with these small account challenges. People just blow them up. They get too confident and then they take a huge loss that negates all their wins. Here's the second one he started. So yeah, he's actually on a third one now. I'll show you that as well. And so again, it's a similar type of strategy. Netflix, bull puts, Tesla. Again, nice long winning streak. Got 200% account growth. I don't know if you can see that on the right there. I'll scroll over. 200% account growth. That was typically in, 6 trades? So pretty good. So my suggestion is if you're going to start these challenges with Jason, I do recommend it. It's actually a fairly low price service for what you get. I would say definitely trim profits as you go and maybe don't reinvest the whole amount, right? So just simple portfolio management would leave people a lot more satisfied. And what I might do on this third one that's just starting is I might just do the first 3 or 4 trades hard, because he has got a good track record of managing to get a string of wins and then just go at it hard. Of course, when I do that, it'll immediately be, the second trade will be a massive loss, but it's something to think about. If you're in this service or you think about joining, you might not want to follow him exactly. You might want to compound it fast, take out your original investment, and then be a little more conservative on the other trades. I've seen him go on a 30 in a row win streak once, so he's only managed it to 9 on these small account things, but in Wall Street Bookie, he went on a 30-odd win streak. So it does happen. I think that's what he's gambling on. So maybe this third challenge will be where it's at. So currently this second challenge, I'm pretty sure it's blown. I couldn't find the result anywhere, but I'm pretty sure this Tesla thing expired at max loss. So my guess is this is completely blown as well. And he just started the third one. It looks like the first trade of the third one, if we can find the portfolio here, 2K account status. I think it's in here. I haven't looked for it. And so that's challenge 1. So that's kind of cool. He puts it on the website here. Challenge 1, so that's one I talked about first. Challenge 2 is this one. So it's not updated, but this is a max loss. I'm pretty sure this is blown completely because he's already started challenge 3. And Jason's an acquired taste sometimes. He's very aggressive. He's self-confessed that boom and bust trading is his problem. Like, he'll make $1 million and then lose $1 million. Make $1 million, lose. So with this style, I think he's really trying to train himself not to lose it all. And that's the thing, right? Making money in trading is fairly easy. It's keeping it that's the hard part. And Jason, even after a decade of experience, is still fights with this sometimes. So here's his first one for 2023, Tesla bull put again. So I guess he went back in on Tesla, 170. So I think he's winning that at the moment. Hard to say. Anyway, it's just started. I don't know how you sign up for the service though. I guess you'd have to email them or something. I don't have any links for you. It's definitely, I do like it, don't get me wrong, I do like it. It's just you've got to, like any of these services, you've got to put your own spin on the rules and things, right? Because Like, there is money to be made here. I think if you were just to tone it down a bit with the crazy risk, I think this could be a really nice strategy that people would like. Kind of like a cash grab though, you know you're living on borrowed time if you've won the last 5 in a row, right? Like on challenge 1. But hey, I'd be okay taking 2,000 and turning it into 3,000 pretty quickly. That'd be nice. Or 4,000 within a week or two. These are generally swing trades, typically 1 or 2 a week. So it's a good service overall. I know it looks bad because of the big losses, but like I said, you don't have to follow everything he does. A lot of the guys I know that do this style of trading, would love to do these trades, but put their own risk management on it as well. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful. I know a lot of you guys are excited about this. I know when this challenge started, people were making a lot of money. I hope people were able to mitigate their own risk and loss here. Even just having a stop loss, right, would be helpful on this. Like, I'm talking about not compounding so heavily, but you could also just have a strong stop loss rather than letting it expire at max loss. I think that would change everything. In Jason's position, $2,000 is a tiny amount of money, so I'm not sure that it's that big of a deal to him, but some people who are joining the service might that be a significant amount of money, right? Like, okay, I'm going to join, turn this 2,000 into 50,000, and they might not fully realize what they're getting into here, and they might have this euphoria on the first 5 trades, and then be like, oh, this isn't so good, like, I'm going to lose all of this on, when it, and I think that leads to people getting annoyed. So hopefully he starts to stress risk management a lot more going forward, because I do like the service a lot. I do, and I think it's a lot of fun. You just have to understand the risk is that you can blow your entire account pretty quickly. But you see this in Discords and all these other small account challenges on the buy side. So of course it can happen on the sell side with these spreads as well. Alright guys, hopefully that's helpful. Let me know in the comments if you've taken part in any of these small account journeys, and I'll talk to you in the next video.